Super Nintendo. I'm here with the champ for CDLA. Was that the am I naming that correctly?
CDLA, yeah, the second season of CDL. So that was, I'm sure a lot of people were tuning in to see that. That was pretty exciting stuff.
Okay.
I'll have to go back and watch that.
There were 20-some people in stream, so that was some good stuff. So it looks like Philly's going to be the other team here for more. Oh, nope. We'll just let them lock it in here, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully we get a good number of those viewers to come over here and watch this Hustler tournament action. We got Ellis and Big Valbowski there. In the upper end of the consolation bracket, consolation group 2. They're both performing really well, so I think we'll have a really exciting game on our hands, especially if we're going to have a Winnipeg and possibly another Tier 2 or Tier 3 team.
Still cycling through Big Valbowski. Hello, ladies. It was nice seeing Sharks in Anaheim. I know that you like to crush Anaheim in any opportunity, no matter who's controlling them.
Yeah, no matter the circumstances, getting to hit Anaheim around at the very least, even if you're losing, make them pay for it. It does provide a good feeling.
Looks like we got a Ranger sighting here. This is going to be some size on the ice here.
Yeah, size and speed for New York. Well, Winnipeg has some speed as well, but they're a little bit on the lighter side, maybe a little bit more skill refined on their end with Solani and Jamnov, Housley in the mix. So I expect a pretty wide open game, and I think Bill Valbowski is Winnipeg, so he'll have to be careful. He'll have to manage the weight disadvantage he's going to be encountering here.
Oh, great breakdown. All right, we got chat up, and obviously the millions of viewers will be in chat any minute for this SNES Hustler game. A lot of, I'm a New York guy when this matchup would happen. I know the speed kills, but you got all that smacking power with New York.
Certainly, I'm with you. I would definitely be more in favor of New York in this matchup as well, just because of the size. You can skate with Winnipeg and largely dominate them physically if you can touch them.
Okay, they've been green lighted. James Patrick, Kevin Lowe.
Yeah, he's a SNES play. He's a good defensive awareness, a little bit heavier, better checker than Leach.
I learn things daily in this community.
Yeah, one of those unique things you'll almost never see in gens. And Messier, a very good defensive forward in this game, and if he can get going on offense, that's when the Rangers really fly.
Is there a Home Depot player on the bench for either of these teams? You could have like the low versus home. No, that was a terrible joke. Welcome to the game.
I think they backed out of that one in the hockey world.
Jamnov, who went off for you in your draft league there. By the way, CDL, you guys drive semis while you're playing? Is that how that works? Oh, we got Solani with the early goal, assisted by Jamnov. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and that's the agility of Winnipeg at hand there, just using the tight spaces and eventually getting the nice crease cut.
So I wonder who has the cheaper lumber right now.
I don't think anybody does with the shortage that's going on. It's pretty expensive regardless. We need Hockey Fan to cut down more trees.
He is our savior. Essence freezes the puck there after some action in front of the net. Tikkanen had put a shot on, and it was turned away by Essence. Tikkanen now with the puck, goes for the D, gets him stick side, assisted by Gartner, and we're all tied at 1.
Ellis's drone defense just kind of skated away from the slot and gave Tikkanen all the space in the world to pull off that deke.
All right, so we got Brian Leach here in, taken down from behind by Thomas Steen, but gets right back up, and then Thomas Steen knocks him down again. Gartner trying to delay Steen. Goes against the boards, now to Solani, to Jamnov. Jamnov is intercepted by Messier, but gets it back. And a one-timer piped by Solani. And Essence scoops it up and gets too cute with it, gets too far out, and the puck is frozen, and there'll be a face-off in the Winnipeg zone.
Really nice setup by Ellis there to get that one-timer, but unfortunately slammed it right into the post.
And nice deke. He actually had him on that short side, but he assumed he'd get over. And Steen gets crushed by Tikkanen. Tikkanen tries to shove it in. Olesen now to Steen, back to Jaminoff back to Steen. And Jaminoff with a shot. Turned away Olison now. Or excuse me, Lowe up to Gartner. Tikkanen with a shot, pipes it. Gartner gets it taken away by Housley to Steen. Solani dancing around. And now Richter turns it away. Messier taken away by Olison. Steen now taking it. Oh, he gets poke checked right near the blue line. Essensa with a one-timer to Mike Gartner. It's 2-1.
Really nice bit of misdirection there by Big Valbowski to cut across both those defensemen's faces and then open up the passing lane to Gartner, who just rifled it right by Essensa.
Olison feeding Jaminoff. Oh, and Richter getting very aggressive there. Very fortunate not have a goal there. Gartner tries to feed Tikkanen into the slot as time expires here in the first. The score is 2-1 in favor of the New York Rangers. Big Valbowski takes the lead into the second period.
2-1, and it looks like there could be more goals in this game. I mean, both teams are really using their skating to maximum effect to create space and chances for their players. New York is the one that's been hitting the net more often, despite their low passing, 36%. So they'll be looking to get that puck snapped around a little bit more efficiently to try and extend this lead here.
All right. Welcome to the second period. 2-1 game here in consolation play. Ellis 2 and Big Valbowski. And we got Mr. Bison in chat. Thanks for joining us today. And delayed penalty here against Winnipeg.
Mr.
Thomas
Bison.
Dean.
Sorry about that. Mr. Bison in America, internationally known as Dictator, to prevent confusion from Claw and Boxer.
Correct. The old Mike Bison, afraid of being sued. Oh, Olison. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Low. Gosh, the blue and white is just throwing me out these colors. So, Home Depot is now down by 2. Winnipeg is now known as Home Depot.
Home Depot is feeling the lumber shortage. They can't build a store in this area to compete with Lowe after that big one-timing boomer from the blue line.
And we have a breakaway. Leach tries to go, I believe, stick side there on Essensa. And House is going to spend 2 minutes in the box. That's okay, Indio. We people can watch us when they want to watch it or not watch it at all. We're having more fun than you.
We do this for us.
Makes us feel like we're important. All right, here comes Tikkanen. Gets handled there by Essensa. You know, it's not fair that both of these goalies have 35 as well. It really throws me off. Okay, so here comes Tikkanen. Olison guarding the crease there. And now the check. Olison has it to Thomas Steen. He is absolutely destroyed by a Leach there. But Olison gets it back and flips it in right to Richter. And now we got a breakaway for Thomas Steen, taking out from behind. It'll be a penalty shot.
Not only are the goalies the same number, with Botana on defense for Winnipeg, the defensemen for both teams are the same number during this shift.
So if I'm brain farting a lot, oh, we got a slapper right past the shoulder, stick side, Thomas Steen, and it's 3-2.
Crazily enough, in Super Nintendo, slappers tend to work better on manual goalie than they do auto goalie, and Ellis doing a nice job there to take advantage.
Steen, oh, and he jukes him, and just like that, we got a tie game right off the face-off from Jaminoff. Thomas Steen getting another goal. It's 3-3.
Yeah, another goal and a beautiful pump fake there with the shoulder by Steen to create that wide open empty net to deposit the puck in. And we got ourselves a new ball game.
Housley checked by Messier. Messier lost it, gets it back, and then he does the dangle deke, getting it to the glove side and beating Bob Essensa. It's 4-3.
Big Valbowski going to the well off that turnover with the standard deke, and Ellis played the more conservative forehand play.
And a one-timer right in the slot from Messier, turned away. And now we have a delayed penalty against Winnipeg. Low. And it's touched up there by New York. Or excuse me, rather, Winnipeg. And now Thomas Steen going into the box.
Yeah, it's a big loss for Winnipeg. Now Tkachuk comes on the ice, number 7.
Keith Tkachuk to Housley to Zhamnov to Olison, and that ends the second period. We're in a tight one here, 4-3, Big Valbowski over Ellis 2.
See in the chat that Mr. Bison comments that these two players seem to be pretty evenly matched, and I tend to agree. Ellis doing a really nice job in probably what's a one-tier disadvantage for him, keeping this game close. He's really running into some penalty problems, though. He's got the 6 minutes of penalties there we see. I think that's really one of the key differences here, is allowing New York to have that extra space to skate with.
Well, welcome to the third frame. This is Trojan with NJ94. We're pretending to be important as we broadcast to you on this consolation game. And, wow, Kachuk, he is a slow piece of shit. Just going to come out and say that. I know it's professional. And now here comes Zhamnov taking the zone. 1-on-4. Puck is cleared immediately. Essensa doesn't scoop it up. My goodness. And right in front of that. Oh, my goodness, turned away. Tikkanen wanted to make him pay. And now Kachuk on the wing tries to feed Zhamnov, but here comes Housley the other way. And what in the world is Valbowski doing? It's like he took the towel off. We're all tied up. 4-4.
Yeah, Winnipeg averting disaster in their own zone after Essensa gaps and then makes a miraculous save, and Richter does the Olay after Kachuk takes 30 minutes to get through the slot.
I feel like my 4-year-old, or soon-to-be 4-year-old, could maybe have defended that better. That was crazy. Here comes Steen. One-timer turned away. Solani feeding Olison. The puck is wide of the net. And Gardner chases it down with Olison behind him. Gardner trying to find an alley. Loses it to Housley. Here comes Housley up to Steen. Takes the zone and goes short side as he gets delayed. It actually helped him to keep him in position. And now it's 5-4 in favor of Ellis.
Really swift deke there by Ellis, using the defender to, with his hard cut, give him a way to stop and then find that short side, which was wide open.
And wow, just really aggressive goaltending from Valbowski, getting out of position again. And the lead is extended 6-4.
Certainly, Valbowski going right with that first read, sold out on the shot, and the one-timer took advantage of it.
Coming the other way, Tikkanen missing the net. Tikkanen missing the net entirely.
Not unusual for him.
All right, Leach into the zone. And aggressive goaltending. If you kind of stayed home, I think you would have been okay there. But instead, he gets way out of the way, and Tikkanen makes him pay. It's now 6-5.
Yeah, very similar play to what we just saw from Ellis. You know, taking advantage of that aggressive goalie that you just mentioned.
Dorn, none of this Ole bullshit.
Gotta get in front of those balls. Or pucks in this case.
Yeah. That really hurt my voice to do that. I don't recommend it.
You got smoked for about 30 years to replicate that manager.
We get sprains. All right, 6-5. And that is the end of your game. So, coming in with Winnipeg, Ellis coming up 1 goal over Valbowski. I think that's a win, considering the tier difference there.
I agree. I think both players who are in the upper half of the table walk away pretty happy from this one. No real change, no real lost ground. So I think they're both, in this case, thinking this is a win.
We're going to do a quick peek and see if anyone else... well... No one is responding yet about doing another game, but it is late. There was a lot of CDL action tonight, so we'll come back if there is another game. If not, do appreciate you guys watching. GG to both these players. Ellis walks away with the win, 6-5. So for Angry J, this is Trojan. You guys have a good night. Take care.